Westfield has been saved, and we are on to the Explorers Celebration event in the Elder Scrolls Online. We did such a great job during the event, we unlocked 8 additional days for the Explorers event. And in this video, I'm going to go over everything you need to know to enjoy the event and get the most out of it. This event focuses around getting experience, gold, and increased harvesting drops all around Tamriel. Make sure you watch the entire video so you know all the details of the event and can maximize your time farming or just doing what you love in the game to get your extra gold, XP, and resources. Let's get started. If you're new to the event and haven't experienced an Explorers Celebration before, then you're in for a good time. This event will start October 8th, which is today at 10 a.m. Eastern, and will continue until October 17th at 10 a.m. Eastern as well. There are no tickets in this event, but there are just bonuses that are happening across Tamriel and every other zone in the game. This is including Cold Harbor, any of those Daedric areas outside of Tamriel, really anywhere in the game. You can get increased drops from harvesting nodes, but this does not include fishing, 100% XP gains from every source, and this will stack with other XP boosts such as scrolls or group multipliers, plus 100% gold earned from monster kills, quest rewards, and other similar sources. This is really exciting because this means you can keep playing the game you love to play and earn extra gold, experience, and resources while you're doing it. Now, if you're looking to farm resources and don't know where to start, there are some really good areas I would recommend. The first is actually in Westfield. If you're not sick of this zone from the event, I noticed while I was running around that there were a lot of harvesting nodes, even though everyone was trying to harvest them during the event. You can see on the map here, I'm kind of circling some areas where I noticed there are a lot of resources. So take a look at these areas, but really all across the zone, there are some good resource nodes that you can check out. Another really great place to farm alchemy nodes in particular is in the Hollow City in the Cold Harbor zone. Now, alchemy reagents sell for a lot of gold, particularly columbine, cornflower, are some hot ticket items that sell for a lot in guild traders. If you're looking to farm them and make some gold during this event, Cold Harbor is a great place to do it. Just keep in mind that this is a pretty highly sought after zone, so you could be competing with other people to get those harvesting nodes. Since it's relatively small, this can make it complicated. If you're looking for an additional zone to try out, I would also recommend checking out Artaeum. This is also a small zone, and there are nodes all over the island, so it's not hard to just run around, enjoy the beautiful scenery, and collect nodes while you're at it. You can also go down to the water, getting some more water resources such as water hyacinth and other resources such as ruby ash wood, rubidite ore, so it's not just alchemy nodes here. And this is a DLC zone, so there are going to be less people here than there would be in a base game zone such as Cold Harbor or any of the starter zones in Tamriel. Last but not least, another place I recommend checking out is Craglorn. When you farm nodes here, you can find Nirncrux, which will sell for a decent amount of gold at the guild traders, and it's also just a good resource to have on hand if you're a crafter. Now on the map here, I'll show you 2 of my favorite places to farm routes. You can see right around this lake here, there are lots of resource nodes. You can run around, collect them as you go, and mostly avoid the enemies, although be aware that this zone does have more enemies than something like Balfoyen or Canarthy's Roost. My other favorite spot is up near this world boss, this corner area. You can run up this path here and stay mostly on the path and find a decent amount of resource nodes, collect that Nirncrux, and then just circle your way back around. Now, as I mentioned, you can also check out Balfoyen and Canarthy's Roost. There's tons of resources in these starter zones, but you will also be competing not only with other people, but bots. There are a lot of farming bots here that know exactly what path to follow and can usually get to the nodes in a pretty efficient manner. Or there's also just the chance that you don't encounter a bot, or you can get ahead of them and take the resources anyway. So these are still some really good areas if you're looking to get resource nodes and want to farm a small area. Next up on the list is how to farm XP on your characters in the Elder Scrolls Online. During this event, you get a plus 100% boost to XP gains from every source in the game. And so there are a couple of ways that you can maximize this if you're looking to level up a character or tune. The first one that you've probably heard before is Black Rose Prison. This is an arena, so it's a lot of round-based combat and can have up to 4 players in the group to run through this. I am sure that there will be people using the group finder to do some Black Prison runs, and it's a really great way to earn XP and some gold on the side, as well as some good gear while leveling up your character. Another great option for XP farming is in Craglorn, which is the Dragon Star Arena. Now this arena will also get you some XP, maybe not as much as Black Rose, but there's also some good sets here. And though it's fairly long, it is another 4-person arena with round-based combat, and you can get some good gear in here as well. The next method I have for you is running around and killing any public dungeon, boss, or mobs will not only get you gold, but will get you experience point and skill points in the game. This is really great for those low-level toons who are looking to level up and get some skill points at the same time. Plus, you'll be making some gold, especially on those trash mobs. So this is a really well-rounded way to take advantage of the event. Another place that you can check out that's pretty popular is the Skyreach Catacombs in Craglorn. This is just an area where you can run through, kill the trash mobs, and basically go in a circle, and they will respawn as you work your way through. This is a really great way to group up with a couple of people, boost your XP together, and be able to get through the mobs with no problem. I wouldn't recommend doing this with any more than 4 people, maybe 5, because the more people you have in your group, the more the XP is shared, and so you're not getting as much for your time running around in the Skyreach Catacombs. Another great way to earn XP during this event is to run your random daily dungeon or daily battleground quest to earn XP. This is a really great way to level up low-level toons as long as you have reached level 10 so that you can run the dungeons, or a battleground if you prefer playing PvP. You get lots of goodies from your first completion, and you can even team up with some guildmates and run more than one random per day to get that extra XP bonus. Last but not least, completing Master Writs gives you a ton of experience points, and it is doubled in this event as well. If you're on a low-level toon, you can still use the alchemy and enchanting writs to level up your character, and you do not need to have the woodworking, jewelry, or other items leveled up. Most of these enchanting and alchemy writs can be completed if you have the passive unlocked to create the 3 item potions, and you have the Rakuta unlocked on the enchanting. This is a very easy way to level up your character to 50 because you get a massive amount of experience. For any of these methods, make sure you throw on an experience scroll as well. I tend to save mine for these kinds of events so that I can maximize their use, and they will stack with the experience gained here as well. Last but not least, we have our gold farming methods. What's the best way to earn gold? Well, my personal favorite is to do crafting writs on all of the characters that I can manage. Now, I know you've probably heard this before, but crafting writs do give you a lot of gold, and it's a pretty easy way to scroll through your characters, do your crafting writs, turn them in. You can get it done fairly quickly and earn a lot of gold while doing it. This goes for Master Writs as well. You will earn some gold there, and so that's another great way to combine the XP boost and earn some gold at the same time. Another great way to get gold during this event, as I said previously, is farming public dungeons. Now you're going to get a lot of gold from these ad pools, so you can skip the bosses if you would like, but if you would like to also get some more experience, or maybe you're farming for some items in those public dungeons, you can fight the bosses as well. I like to pair this in a public dungeon where I'm still farming for those drops. Usually they have some kind of item that you can combine into a tapestry, a costume, or a non-combat pet, something like that. And so I'll use these events to go farm those items, make some gold on the side, complete my achievement, and get the item that I'm looking for. This is also, as I mentioned earlier, a great way to get skill points if you're looking to get skill points on a certain character and you haven't done some of the public dungeons. This is a great way to do a run around the public dungeon, include the group event, get your skill point, pick up the sky shard, and earn gold along the way. What's the best way to farm this event? Well, that's a great question, and I think it really depends on what you enjoy doing most. You're still going to be earning gold from other areas such as running dungeons, questing around the zone, and even just going farming around, maybe killing some things. So really, I would recommend to enjoy this event to just do what you love most in the game. Maybe you love running arenas, or you're looking to get some more item, or Maybe you are in trial groups with your guild and you know that you can get some extra gold while you're there, as well as experience points for killing those enemies and bosses. This event is so well rounded and it's happening all over Tamriel, so everyone can participate. It's a really great event and I hope you have a great time taking advantage. That's all I have for you guys in this video. If this video helped you, you can help me by subscribing to my channel or becoming a member. Check out more in the description for how to do that. You can also like this video and leave a comment if I missed something or if you have any suggestions. You guys teach me so much, so keep the comments going. I'm also open to ideas about other videos. I've gotten a few of those and they're really helpful. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.